Hi, welcome to War Crimes Gaming. This is War. What we're going to talk about in this video is the Hycrest Insurrection. It's your level 15 Exile side first adventure. You have adventures, then you have dungeons, and then raids. That's how this game works, in case you don't know. So if you're new, thinking about getting a game, this is kind of what you're going to expect. Completely different than most of the other MMO. I've played pretty much every MMO out there. I really enjoy this WildStar, but we'll cover pretty much the basics of everything that's in here, from final bosses, scenarios, how you achieve certain bronze, gold, silver, and the different scenario choices that you make that's going to lead you to different final bosses. And that's what I do like about this, since not every single choice you make is the same.
Got someone looking to speak to you.
I vape, so if I stop talking for a second, that's why.
Get moving.
So when I was talking about it may affect who you get for an end boss, you have in this, I think there's 4 scenario choices that you get. And however your team decides they're going to go about playing this scenario is going to choose, or you get the choice of your final bosses. So here's the first scenario. We are going to go with, let's see what it comes up to. Now I'm an Esper, so I am the healer. Any other Espers out, like when I do a raid or a dungeon, basically a dungeon, but here's the 3. Hycrest Insurrection, you can see which ones, gives you its countdown to it on the left-hand side.
Down, no matter what.
I end up taking leveling the field. Alright, so here's your 3. In the adventures, you get the 3 votes. Alright. You get the farmer's daughter, and basically what you're going to do in the farmer's daughter, you go out, find a farmer, save him and the daughter by fighting some bad guys. And then a giant robot. It's a pretty easy, cut and dry, spank and tank type deal. Science Revenge is basically you're going to go in, you're going to kill 3 scientists. And it gets harder afterwards as you got to kill a boss fight, which is a scientist named Twitchy. So we did, well, I chose leveling fields. I didn't even see which one we did. And that one was, you basically go out and collect tech parts, return it to an area, or different locations on the map in order to help them out. It's kind of a longer one. It is easy. I like doing it as a healer just so I can get a feel for the group. Like, if I'm having more DPS, you know, where do my heals need focused? If they're ranged, where they need focused, what do I need to watch out for? That's normally why I go with that. Just a personal preference. Tips that I would give you if you're an Esper, or pretty much any class, this is a good tip. If you go into, you know, press escape, and obviously since I'm not in the game right now, but there's a choice on there by continually pressing a button repeats the spell. So you're not sitting there like I play with the Razor Naga Elite. I'm not sitting there pressing 1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1-1, where I can just hold it down and it'll complete that spell cast. Another Esper, you still gotta create side points. This is gonna really help you, especially when you're talking about like Reverie, when you go in and you have 5 of your side points That's going to give you restore a lot more health. So it's going to allow you to do an AoE heal better. Now, how do you get psi points? When you do a single heal to your tank, which is mind number 2, which is mind over body, that generates a psi point. Bolster, normally I do bolster and phantasmal armor prior to fights on my tank. And then I renew the bolster. Basically that's 7 seconds. And it can stack 2 times. It's a hot, so it heals over time. So we're getting ready to hit our second choice. In your second choice, I choose Jailbreak. See what everyone else chooses this time. So everyone went with Jailbreak. But here are your choices. Great Escape, basically it's you're going to escort 3 families to safety. And when you get done, finish with the trip, you have to kill enemies until their objectives are complete. In my opinion, this probably takes the longest because you have to wait for the families to get to each location. Second one is Keymaster. It's pretty simple. You go to different locations in town, fight a few bad guys in waves, get the codes afterwards. Pretty simple. So we chose Jailbreak. Basically what you gotta do is you gotta go free farmers, fight enemies, and then get them to safety. After that, kill some more bad guys. And then you have to use the rockets to kill a Chua war blimp. And after you kill that war blimp, or you have to interact with the war blimp before the time runs out.
Double kill. Double kill.
Now what I will say is after you make your second choice, you're going to have to regroup again. Instead of choosing again, another scenario is going to start, and this is going to depend on your first and second choices. And it can vary depending on, I guess, what the game throws at you. I mean, if you guys know something I don't, comment below, let me know, let all of us know. For these, you have a Thresher Initiative, and normally when you choose the Science Revenge and then Keymaster, or the Farmer's Daughter, then Jailbreak, you have to investigate 2 disappearances at 2 different locations. And after that, you have to go to the basement. You have to kill some people there, and then you move on. Which I think that's what we got in this one. And then we regroup after that.
Double kill.
And this will also give you all 3 choices at the end. Then you have your Breach of Protocol. And you get this one after you choose a Farmer's Daughter and a Keymaster. Basically what you're going to do is you just survive ambushes. You're going to fight Cerberus until he leaves, and then afterwards you regroup. This one gives you the choice between clearance and then raid warning. And then Midnight Counter-Strike. This comes after choosing either Science of Revenge and then Jailbreak. And then what you're going to have to do is you have to gather weapon parts and take them back to a non-player character. And this one gives you the choice of either the Underground or raid warning after that. So that's how those possible outcomes, depending on your first and second choices, how those influence. So you can see you can run a dungeon, and your first run through the dungeon may be completely different than any other run. Which, when I say dungeon, I mean business. Adventure in this case. So you can see on the map where you head. It's pretty easy to get around. You're heading for the big green, was it a freaking pentagon, octagon, flashed up there. So big green octagon that you're running to. So once everyone meets up in here, then you're going to go on to your third scenario choice. And while we're waiting for party members, your third scenario choice, and again that's going to be based off the last ones that you did, I think it's either going to be the Underground or raid warning.
Don't back down, no matter what.
Stick around, grab your loots, and head out to where you're supposed to go next. You saw that line that went across, that's a sniper. Don't even deal with those. If he targets you, you turn red as the red indicator. That telegraph gets smaller, just dodge, roll out of the way. So I think reading something to make sure I was alright. Hopefully if you get a good group, figuring out where your DPS is, so if they're always standing left, always standing right, it's easier to control that way because the telegraph of your heals, it's a lot easier to maintain. And then you as a healer also have to understand whether you got long range deeps or melee, so how close you need to be to them. I think I use an add-on on this called, I think it's Healy, maybe. It just points me in the direction of these spotlights. Stay out of them as quickly as possible. Get out of the spotlights. And always stay out of that. So right now you can see that I am completely out of side points. So what I should be focusing on is Mind over matter if my tank needs it. That's, or I guess something's low.
Don't back down.
But using your soothe, which you use a lot, if you hold it for, and you'll see if you're a healer, if you're an Esper, 2 to 3 clicks, it generates psi at those. So that could be a way if you can get your DPS all on a line. So just hitting them once like I'm doing now, generating no psi. Holding it down for that 2 to 3, like you saw there, that was 2. So I got 1 psi. You may get overhealing, but I mean, we're just starting out, so it really doesn't matter. Alright, now we should be coming in here and we'll go to our third scenario. And that's going to be the underground or raid warning. I chose underground, and I think everyone else chose underground as well. I'll tell you about raid warning first. Basically, raid warning, what it's going to do is disarming 3 weapon skiffs by memory commands. Alright, that's why I never choose that. I am bad at that, so hopefully someone else in my party can pick that up. It's like the Simon Says thing, if I remember correctly. Or like the Simon little game, like green, yellow, blue, purple. That trash. That's what it is. I personally don't like it. Although it is kind of one of the easier ones. And then after each time you do that, you're going to fight some more bad guys. And then regroup after all 3 get disarmed. What that's going to do, it's going to lead you to priority target, which is a final boss of Arsenex Cerberus. And a lot of people think that that is one of the easiest ones.
Sorry to disappoint you, but there are no vampires. There never were vampires, and I hope there
No
are never
vampires.
going to be vampires.
Yeah, you disable the 3. I was just going back to raid warning. Disable the 3 security, start, and then you head to your rally point. Once you hit your rallying point, you face off against Cerberus in the final battle. Now the underground.
Double kill.
You're gonna have to go. You'll see. You go into a side of a barn, I think it is. It's gonna take you underground. And you're gonna have to run all the way to the back. You're gonna pick up a data link or a data disk or something like that. You're gonna have to fire explosions. So you're gonna have to dodge all of that, you and your team, all the way through. On your way back out, you'll see it here in a little bit. Some baddies pop out.
Double kill. Triple kill.
So this is the underground. As you can see, you have rocks falling, debris explosions, fire. Make your way through there. As long as your team's careful, you don't take too much damage. Even if you run through fire, it's kind of horrible. It's going to be in the back left corner, like in... I'm in the military, so we call it a connex. So there'll be a connex back here, a little box open. They go in, they got the data. You see it there laying on the ground. Once that's good to go, you're gonna beat feet out of here all the way back to the beginning. Probably, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through. There's gonna be a pad out, not even that. So you look how close that is, because you get out of that big main room. And while you're fighting these guys, they have their own telegraphs. Plus you have
Double kill.
the falling debris, the fire, and everything too. Work with. So healers, make sure you're on your toes with this. And situational awareness, of course, is always a great thing. Now, enough, I mentioned earlier, there's 3 levels that you can do, and there's multiple achievements you can get through doing challenges. I'll go through what each one of those are here in a minute. Let's see what we got. As soon as you come out of here, you're going to have some mobs to your left that you take care of. Now, what this is going to do, since we did the underground, this is going to lead us to coup de grace, and that is the final boss fight with Lieutenant Brock. And in coup de grace, you protect Liaison while he hacks the Warblimp's controls. All right. You have 3 waves of enemies to defeat. Third wave is a boss named Twilo. And then next you're gonna have to kill Rodman in town. And once he's dead, you finally have to go kill Lieutenant Barak to finish. So I'll go over to achievements that you get so you guys know if you're a completionist or just for your general knowledge. There's metal requirements: bronze, silver, and gold. So bronze is basically, hey, you completed it, you got through it, you're done, good job. Silver, you have to do it in under 30 minutes, and then for gold, it's under 25 minutes without wiping. You can get 10 achievements through here. Some of them come with titles. Earn a bronze medal is Rebel. Guerrilla achievement is silver medal. Freedom Fighter is gold medal, and with that you get Freedom Fighter title. Humanitarian effort as you complete all aboard. Cunning Stroke achievement is priority targets. Martial Glory is coup de grace. Revolutionary is you complete every possible ending in the Hycrest Insurrection, and then that gives you a title of Revolutionary. Speedster is normal difficulty under 25 minutes. Survivalist is going to be no team deaths, and then Insurrection Master is under 25 minutes with no deaths on your team. Now, I will take blame. This is the wipe. We probably could have got gold.
Double kill.
Hank did an awesome job. He's pulling up front. He's patient, waiting for his pulls, as you'll see here in a minute. But the next part gets tricky. Like setting up where your heals and your tank is. You'll see the second after we have our second attempt on this. Most times they went left and it worked out great. Now, obviously when they drop 25 bombs, it's get the hell out of the way. But and I failed at keeping my tank up. Yep, as a healer, I know. That is my job. But it's everyone's job. Like, your situation awareness is very, very important. Getting out of not standing in those red zones. Knowing what triggers what. And then, of course, how to get it. Like, you maybe get locked down, but knowing what skill that will unlock you. Like, if you're tethered or something, that point. What's going to get you out of that situation. So we see Twilo come out. Now Twilo has these little robot bombs that gets called down, and you can see that our DPS and everyone starts to get separated left and right. Jump in with a group heal, that's why you try to build as much size, so concentrate on that, Espers. Just building your size as quickly as possible. And that, if I could have done that, if I would have concentrated more on that, I probably could have pulled this off. But my tank goes down. Most of us in MMOs know that your Trinity, if your tank or healer go down, it's going to be kind of hard to complete that boss fight. Of course, tank goes down. Everyone else goes down. I take my punishment. And we lose our gold.
Did you make a reservation? Sorry, we're all full up right now.
Yeah, and then this happens. So when you respawn, just be ready to fight some mobs. Alright, so we're just gonna... all the other trash mobs are out of the way. That does help out a little bit. You notice the side this time, most are left side. So it helps healing out a lot. I know now that I need to focus and regenerate my side. And keep my tank up so I can keep utilizing that AoE heal that really helps out. So you'll see a lot of focus on it. Even though we're split right now, healers, it's all angling. Try and angle everyone that you can in with the least amount of movement as possible. And like I said before, concentrate on those Psi and getting your AoE heals off is gonna help you. So that one went off. Recently, it looked a lot prettier at least. This is one of your it's your second
Double kill.
I think it's your second your Tenor Farag that you gotta kill. They'll come in, they're gonna help you with some pitchforks, shovels, and trash. Keeping everyone together helps heal us out. Let's if you see a heal like you, I don't know if it already passed, but I was shooting off a heal and my tank saw that the heal was coming and he did, and he rolled into the heal, and it's, again, situational awareness will win these battles in WildStar against down, knowing the situation, what's going on, how you can help.
I won't let you undo all my hard work.
Healer
Hycrest is
tanker.
under my control.
Alright, so here is
Don't back down,
Lieutenant
no
Farah.
matter what.
And this is your final boss in Hycrest. Now he hits pretty hard, so I normally when I start, I mark my tank with the ghost, mark myself with the chicken so everyone knows where I am, and /focus my attack. I also have mine. I use a Razor Naga Elite, so I use my buttons on the side for my skills, and the buttons on my keyboard like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all my F1 through 4 keys, so I can easily target left-hand side. If you're looking at your current group, F1 is going to be myself, Septus, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can easily see that, oh, 4 needs a heal, so I hit 4 on my keyboard, drop some heals to him as quick as possible, then back on my focus to whoever the tank is, 2 in this case.
They can't push me around anymore.
So at this point, you've completed it. It'll tell you whether you've got the bronze, the silver, the gold.
I suppose next time I shall have to try harder.
So we have satisfactory, which means basically it's going to be silver, and then you'll get whatever.
The criteria of the simulation satisfactory.
Hay bales for your house. Awesome. And then some other loot.
Granted.
And it shows you. So this has been War Crimes Gaming. I appreciate you guys watching, sticking around with me. Caught on Twitter, Twitch, of course, Facebook. Click the link below to subscribe. And again, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon.